So the next resource that I wanted to share with y'all is not necessarily research specific, but it is one that I have leaned on heavily throughout my master's and doctorate, and I will be using it for my dissertation. And it is the Encountering Jung series, specifically Jung on Mythology by Robert Siegel, who is a professor of religious studies. This series has about 7 other titles in it, of which I think I have all of them. There's Jung on Christianity, Jung on Imagination, Jung on Evil, Jung on Immortality. So this is a great series if you are looking for a primer on Carl Jung and on Jungian depth psychology. So this text in particular begins with Jung's origins, specifically his relationship with Freud and how Jungian psychology differs from Freudian. It then goes directly into Carl Jung's understanding, definitions of, and articulation of myth and archetypal psychology. It discusses different types of myth, the purpose of myth in culture and society, personal myth, the individual myth, as you might be familiar, is similar to the monomyth by Joseph Campbell. So he does talk about the hero myth in this, but not specifically Campbell. So this text also focuses on dreams, mental illness, hysteria, schizophrenia, projections, archetypes that are found throughout depth psychology, and of course goes into synchronicity and how Carl Jung arrived at his theories on synchronicity, myth, and individuation. This is an excellent primer for anyone that is looking for the fundamentals and 101 on myth as it pertains to Jungian depth psychology. And it's also an excellent primer for anyone just interested in finding out more about Carl Jung and archetypes. If you are also interested in mysticism, synchronicity, this is a great primer as well, but it will relate obviously to Jung's motifs and articulations on said subject. I have some great resources coming that I'm going to do a deep dive on that are about and around mythology, that are non-Eurocentric takes on depth psychological motifs within mythology. So those are coming. I'm just kind of getting through what I'm currently working on for my personal purposes. So you're going to get a lot of Eurocentric nonsense from me right now, but trust and believe. I'm going to keep the decolonial and non-Eurocentric resources coming.